In this session, let's learn about joins. What is meant by joins? It's joining two things. If you have to join two things, they need to have a relationship between those two things. It can be a table, or it can be a view, or it can be any object. But why do we need joins? It is simple, right? If there is data in two tables and you want to get the data from both these two tables, then how do you do that? You join both these two tables using a common column, right? But why do we need to store data in two tables? Can't we store the data in just one table? Let's understand why we need to store data in multiple tables. In the first scenario, we have created a sales table and we have the columns sales date, order ID, product ID, quantity, unit price, total amount, product name and product category. And we stored the data. See, everything is perfect. But if you see, there is duplication of data because we have multiple product IDs. We are repeating the product name and we are also repeating the product category. If you look at another example, even 101, there are multiple products. So the product name is repeated and the product category is also repeated. In this table, I have only 7 rows. Just in the 7 rows, for 4 of the rows, the data is repeated. That means there is lot of duplication happening here. This means you are storing information in the database. That means you need more storage. So what do you need to do in order to reduce the duplication? We cannot totally avoid the duplication, but wherever necessary, we can avoid the duplication. How can we do that? If we split this entire table into two tables and let's create sales table and product table. In the sales table, let's put the columns sales date, order ID, product ID, quantity, unit price, total amount, and in the product table, product ID, product name and product category. You see, all the product names are unique by product ID. See, we are storing the information only once. So whenever we need to find out the product name for a given product ID, we join sales table with the product table using the common column called product ID. You see how we avoided the duplication. One thing to remember is in most of the scenarios we can avoid duplication, but sometimes for convenience purpose some level of duplication is okay.